And
That
then
makes it
stuff your
less
dick in
weird.
the plug socket.
What?
And you put your dick in the plug socket.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, let's just enough
How
of
else do
this.
you finish?
Yeah, lovely. Okay. Fantastic. So just checking
Is Dom
something.
all caught up?
Well, I watched the video that Richard thankfully uploaded. Unfortunately, there was a slight complication that I was watching it in the background while working. So I'll admit, Ed, the part of the campaign we just started talking about like litigation procedure for criminal hearings in the magistrates' court didn't grab me as much as I thought it would. I'll be honest with you, it was pretty dry. And I took a phone call halfway through, so I missed a chunk, and I don't know how long I missed because I forgot to pause it.
Who would like to recap?
Please.
Briefly.
I think as his first opportunity, Tom should do it.
Yes.
Me. Oh, here we go.
Here we fucking go. Come
I'm
on,
trying to remember what my dingus password was.
tell us what happened.
Fucking hell.
Hang on.
So
Tell us everything that happened.
last session, we all met up in Absalom Station.
Mm-hmm.
We all came here in our different ways. We're a pretty motley bunch of rejects, if we're honest.
How dare you?
Contracted.
Mouse.
We got contracted by the Starfinder Society and asked to investigate. There was some Starfinders. We're not Starfinders, we're just contractors who work for them because we're not nearly elite enough to be actual Starfinders.
Yet.
Mercenaries. And they had some Starfinders disappear. And all Starfinders have like little badges, a bit like, I don't know what you just call
Insignia.
Yeah, insignia, like
Like a sheriff's badge?
Yeah, like a sheriff's badge.
Exactly like a sheriff's badge.
In
Space
my head,
sheriff,
it's
got
just a Starfleet pin.
Yeah, in my head it's the same.
But they're basically, these people disappeared trying to find new planets, and they don't know what happened to them. But all their insignia appeared on the black market in Absalom Station, and we went and got them. But the deal was already arranged. We just had to collect them. But when we collected them, we were asked to investigate and try and find out where these pawnbroker got them. So the pawnbroker told us that they were sold to him by the crazy undead lady, who was like, there's an entire race of like skeletal beings whose planet was like some kind of apocalypse. That meant, but they all still exist as a race through necromancy. And
Of course.
They blew up their own planet using a weapon, didn't they?
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah,
The
they
big
fired a giant weapon at their enemies and it blew a massive hole out of their planet.
Not everybody
they're all
is as
skeletons.
enlightened as the bears are.
Yeah, and then we found out that was the person who sold it to him, and then we tracked her down and found her in the screen we can see now. She was in. Aren't these like gardens where they bury corpses?
Yeah, so on the station, you got, because the Eoxian technology runs heavily on necromantic magic, and so what she needed to repair her ship, you gather, were 4 humanoid skulls, fresh humanoid skulls. So the only place on the station that they knew that does that is the one place where they actually bury stuff, and that is the back gardens, where they
turn people into fertilizer, basically, don't they?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's a win-win. People get to bury their loved ones, which for a lot of them is religious, very like an important thing of their culture, and they also get a nice little tip for giving some mulch to the.
It's a great
well,
place
honest.
to shit as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, they love that.
Well, I'm a
So
bear.
we
You
tracked
just
her down,
bear
we
shit in the
tracked her
woods. There you go.
We had a fight. She had
The
some
back garden.
pretty butch bodyguards, female bodyguards, but we beat them to a pulp, and allegedly, and we Shag managed to. I jumped down from the gantry above and like wrecked this bitch, Xigara Longtongue, and we have her captured, I believe. I don't think she's dead.
No,
Correct. She's unconscious.
She is
She's
unconscious.
unconscious.
If I remember Richard's character, he shot something which made her go unconscious. He had a stun.
No, I knocked her out.
What did you?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that was one of the bodyguards that I.
Yeah, so
Oh, right, yeah.
so me had also captured one of the last mercenary who tried to flee up this ladder to the back here.
Oh yeah. Also, for point of reference, fucking Richard decided his character's called me, and my character angrily insisted that he was going to be referred to as M because me is a stupid.
And we so far have not adhered to
Although
that.
we haven't referred to him as M.
I have
Okay.
once.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. And just as you were interrogating the Eoxian and the mercenary, that's when your good personal friend, Venture Captain Arvin, turned up again and congratulated you guys for a job well done. He also arrived with some rather nervous-looking Yosoki, which you later learned were the owners of the back garden, and very pleased with very thankful for your help. They gifted you some looked like vegetative, like little bulbs, looked like big sort of garlic bulbs. They said you could eat them, and they act as like a Mark 1 antitoxin.
Yeah.
And so you now have the coordinates in the drift for Exegara Longtongue's Corpse Fleet vessel, the Endless Threnody, where that is drifting out of that is literally drifting out in the drift, unable to exit hyperspace because of their damaged drift engine. And so they are just waiting for her to return with the parts to fix it. But that is where you will find the coordinates for the down Starfinder vessel.
And it was 4 humanoid skulls, wasn't it?
4 humanoid skulls that she needed.
Is it worth us grabbing 4 humanoid skulls?
You're more than welcome to.
If we're going to go to where her ship is,
If you want to fix their ship for them.
Sounds
We
good.
might
doesn't it?
need to.
it's less like fix it for them and more fix it for us.
Well, Venture Captain Arvin does say, well, gentlemen, seeing as you need to venture off the station, follow me this way. And he leads you. It tells you not to worry about the Eoxian and her hireling. 2 Starfinders are with him, and they sort of lead them off to be or babysit them whilst they're awaiting station security to come. And he takes you down to the Absalom station docks, whereupon you travel down and you come into a docking bay specifically for the Starfinders, where you see. Where is it? Here. Gentlemen, this is the Law Seeker. Now, this is on loan, whilst you are on Starfinder business, but seeing as time is of the essence, and if you're representing us, we want you to at least look like you know what you're doing. You have the use of this ship so long as you are on our business.
Gee whiz.
Jiminy Willikers. So yes, he basically instructs you whenever you're ready. If you need more supplies, then that's groovy. The Law Seeker is stocked up with provisions, so you don't need to worry about that. And it has like weapons with sufficient levels of ammo on board. So whenever you're ready, then you are free to pursue the endless threnody, and he does say that you can go and like get any supplies you need, but he is quite firm that you go with all haste.
Alright, mate.
Okay, so
Let's get spacing.
Let's get space.
I'm gonna try and
Like that.
collect some
Dude,
skulls.
way ahead of you. Look at the chat on Discord. I've already got my 4 human skulls brackets fresh.
Okay.
I don't know why this always. I don't know why this always does this to me on this. The last few entries on the chat log are blank for me.
Not in Discord. Not in.
In Discord. No, that's fine. That's cool. Lovely. So, are you guys doing anything, or are you setting straight off?
Get out of here.
I don't know if there's anything that we need. Is there anything that we need? Anything we want to get?
Space bear. Uplifted, preferably.
Yeah, we should probably collect them.
Yeah, we should.
We should go pick up our space bear.
I'll just lay a trail of M&Ms to the spaceship.
Out with a box with a stick.
Nothing
Underneath
even as
the bar.
bait. You just have a box with a stick, and I'll fall for it.
Yeah.
How does this keep happening?
It's like a weird subliminal message that you can't help but just get in the box. It's got a stick holding it up. Even if he knows full well it's a trap, he just can't stop himself.
With a piece of string leading off around the corner.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Very good. So you guys just heading straight off then?
Fetch the bear and then we'll go.
Yeah. So the bear, thankfully, was also with Arvin. He was acting as a bit of a bodyguard as he was traveling through the lower levels of the station.
One would assume that I don't need I can reinstate my stamina point.
No. I mean,
Can't.
unless you're doing something else, you will get like a long rest when you in a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Ready?
Cool.
Cool.
Probably the other thing we probably have to mention to Dom is something I don't think we realise until into combat is that when you take damage, you take stamina point damage, so you get the stamina 0, but then you take hit point damage after that.
Gotcha.
And stamina points is stuff you can get back quite easily, whereas losing hit points is
Hit points is
serious
And
damage.
how many stamina points do you get again?
I have
Depends.
9.
I have 6.
How do you work it out again? And why is my...
I don't remember making the character sheet, but
It's based on your class,
Yep.
plus your con modifier.
I see a flaw in that picture, Dom.
What picture?
Yeah, if the I'm saying the same thing. If the goal falls over, the back end of the goal will be open.
Yeah, but that's why you have the case of beer to keep them there.
This is true.
Yeah, why would anybody leave a box of beer?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, Andy gets it.
Makes perfect sense.
That's the only... Yeah, because the only flaw is the smaller side of it being open.
So,
That is the only issue. Yes.
question to the telepathic bear:
Yes.
how does the telepathic bear communicate? Are you
With
going to be just talking to us or are you going to like private message us? Or
I was going to think loudly, and you'll probably realise what I'm thinking. Let me test it. Hang on.
Okay, I've got 7 stamina points. That's me. I have slight telekinetic ability, so can I find out what he's thinking?
I don't know what Dom's thinking.
I think if you have telepathy, then you're able to communicate, but he can just choose not to respond. Like he can just.
Yeah.
he is telepathic. He can communicate. He can project his voice into our minds. Can't he? Isn't that the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't need. Yeah.
Oh,
and in
okay.
theory, it's fine.
It's basically a voice. It's just like another way of speaking. It's not like
Nice.
mind control or anything like that.
It's like low level and local only. So like
I believe
can't
it's
talk to people a million miles away, kind of thing.
Yeah, I believe it's
Actually,
like within 30 feet or something.
Does that mean also can I actually use telephones and distance communication devices?
If you had
Presumably
some
not. Unless they're
Presumably-
psychic.
Unfortunately not. No. What
Excellent.
a lot you do know, and which is pretty common practice, because you're not the only species which does struggle with verbal communication, is that what is quite prevalent in those sorts of species are like either implanted or sort of worn personal speakers, which can translate like psychic thought.
Alright, I don't have one of those. Please never leave me alone. I get scared.
Lovely. So are you guys setting off then?
The
Okay.
bear just told me brown emmet's full of shit.
So on a starship, you don't need to worry about the stations and everything.
Shotgun driving.
Okay, I was going to ask who's going to be the main pilot here.
Oh, I actually have ability to.
Got a 9 in piloting, motherfuckers.
Oh, I don't have a 9 in piloting.
That
Never
beats
mind.
my 3.
I have a 9 in piloting.
I have a 1.
Cool. Well, I guess I've got a pilot.
I think it would be quite interesting to see a mouse fly.
Actually, that would be worth it just to watch him
can't
kind
see
of
over
like.
the steering wheel.
He runs to one side of the console, presses a button, sprints to the other side, pushes the joystick. That would be worth it.
Like,
Yeah.
jump and hangs off the steering wheel.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
need some
Like-
sticks to work the pedals.
I love. Well, there's two like small creatures like who appear to be the main front runners for pilots. So, like a little goblin and a little mouse man.
We've got it.
Just, like,
I'll steer.
dancing around the controls.
The
I've got it,
controls
I'll
are
steer you.
exclusively designed for humanoid.
Yeah. If Tin can use the pedals and press the buttons, and Shag will steer.
Okay.
Nice.
Brown Emmett's just gonna walk around the spaceship looking fucking.
All right. Can someone roll me 5d6?
Yep.
No particular reason.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I said
All
yeah.
of you take 13
Standard
damage.
anyway.
So yeah, from this amazing kludge together of Shag and Tin, they actually form a very good sort of working relationship on the Lore Seeker, and they actually make fantastic time in the drift. So it is still long, as you guys are all very aware. Like space travel, although like much faster than light, is still takes a long old while, even with the drift. So you guys spend on the ship about 13 days.
I apologise in advance.
Is there a cool moment where we're all sat there not moving very fast in space at all, and then someone says punch it, and we just blitz into light speed?
I mean, if someone wants to say punch it, they're more than welcome to.
Fair warning, Bear has got a battle glove, and he's not the smartest.
So similar. So the way Starship travel works in the Starfinder universe is you have starships are fitted with what's called drift engines. So when they're wanting to travel sort of intergalactically or into sort of between systems across vast distances, they actually sort of create a small tear in a small dimensional tear, which takes them into a different plane of existence called the drift, which is like a completely different hyperspace where time and space works very differently. And that's what you're actually traveling in. So to you, it's 13 days. Outside it's kind of roughly about 13 days, but you are traveling like ridiculous distances here. Just sort of honing in on the coordinates of the endless
I'm going to
threnody.
take a stab in the dark and say that the extra dimensional travel in this world universe is not racked with danger like it is in some other sci-fi universe.
I did want to kind of mention it's kind of like that, but minus. It's kind of like 40k, but minus all the terrifying cosmic eldritch horrors.
That's a bonus.
it's a lot less.
Lack of demons is always a plus.
Yeah, it's nice. So it is about it's 13 days in where you are quickly approaching the last known coordinates of the Endless Threnody that that Exegara Longtongue had on her datapad. As you guys are approaching, would someone like to make me a perception check? And when you're doing a perception check, I suppose I can show you the Law Seeker. Now, this has the character sheet on it, so please
We can't see that. We can only see bio and info.
Oh, that's okay. You guys. Because I haven't put you guys to edit it.
So don't worry.
That's probably
That's fine.
That's probably the
Let's
best
leave
way
it as
to
it
have
is.
it.
It's better for everyone.
Yeah, it's much better. Yep.
Can someone roll me would just be a plain perception check.
Brown rolled a
Lovely.
15.
15. Not bad. Okay, and can someone make me a computers check with a +2 for the Law Seeker's senses?
Nope,
So
that
this
is
is to use the Law Seeker's senses.
I am all over that. 24.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh.
So Brown Emmett kind of just sort of gazing out sort of some of the gunnery sort of scopes, unable to see, but Shag definitely does pick up on the sensors well before you come into visual range of what appears to be the signature of a large spaceship, a large freighter, kind of sized one. And they have not detected you yet. Quite a ways off. I mean, space, distance is very kind of relative here, but they're a ways off and they haven't detected you yet. What are you doing?
Well, do we have any weapons on this thing?
Yes, you do. So on the Law Seeker, there is a light laser cannon, which covers a forward, port, and starboard, and there is a coil gun, which is like a 360-degree turret that can shoot in all directions.
What skill does it take to fire a gun?
It is just your base attack is a D20 plus your base attack bonus plus your dex. So it's like you attack with any weapon that you're proficient with.
Nice.
Cool. So anybody who's good at shooting things can use the big gun.
Yeah, basically.
Do not believe
need
that
to
this is
get a-
something that I'm good in.
We need to get a ship that's outfitted with a giant club.
Is the bear good at shooting things?
Bear just starts screaming ramming speed.
Is the bear good at shooting things?
Oh no. Bear is good at hitting things.
Someone who's good at shooting things, they're getting a big cannon.
What do we know? What faction this ship is?
Is there a picture of it? Ed, is there supposed to be a background or something other than the other garden?
No, I haven't really moved you guys over there yet. Let me see if there is actually, because you did roll quite nicely on you. Oh no, I can just show you this, and because it won't show you, it'll just show you that. There we go. Yes, so it shows you a very imposing. You get a very detailed scan of the freighter, and it is metal and looks like giant bones that have cobbled together into this slightly horrifying looking visage, but as you know, is quite common of Eoxian design.
Well,
But you can see, especially with how high you rolled on the scans, that it's quite dinged up. You can see that there are holes, and they're not smoking because it's been a while, but you can tell, you can see the battle damage, and you can actually see on the back portion, there is where the drift engine you would imagine would usually go. There is just a giant crater in the back of the Endless Threnody.
Do we have any kind of ability to scan it for like weapons being charged, anything like that? Like what conditions it in?
Well, from whoever it was from Shag's roll earlier, you were able to see that they do not appear to have noticed you, or they're not taking any action to indicate that they have. They appear just to be sort of waiting. They're not really going anywhere with any great sort of urgency. They're just they look like they're waiting. They're hanging out.
Fair.
So yeah, what are you doing?
Do we have any stealth facilities on this ship?
Not as such. No, like cloaking or anything like that. That stuff is very high end and very specialized. If you wanted to, you could possibly depending on what you were intending to do, you could probably position yourself quite favorably compared to them.
Yeah, I guess based on it sounds like they've got a massive rear damage and no rear weapons, so kind of just position us, approach them from behind. If they were to do anything,
a fine strategy.
Unsavory, we could just blast them into oblivion.
I'll tell you what, then. What we'll do is we'll come over here.
Black screen is real friendly.
It looks like space.
Mine's just as loading at the
time.
moment, so I don't know yet.
I'm just going to go through literally everything in here and just fucking do this with...
Space.
There we go. Space.
Hexy.
Capitalism.
What?
Have you ever seen that thing with
my
Tim
God.
Curry?
Oh yes.
It's
Capitalism.
It's hexagonal.
Space.
Space combat is hexagonal.
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Shit, son.
So, the Endless Threnody is...
You can probably actually, on Token Stamp, make those tokens hexagonal tokens as well.
Possibly. This is what came with the thing, so I'm just going with it. So we have the Endless Threnody sitting sort of about here-ish, and is facing... this is the annoying thing I noticed only just recently, which I probably should have noticed before, is that... free hand. It is facing that way.
You should be able to rotate it, I think.
I can, but it's sometimes
necessarily
not terribly cool. Actually, no, you're right.
Maybe it is.
Try that.
Let me zoom in.
Oh yeah. So it is facing. There we go. Up to the top. Much better.
I like that.
Cool. So you guys are able to. So you guys wanted to position yourselves somewhere towards the sort of the rear.
Yeah.
Of them, sort of approach them from the rear. But you guys aren't like hailing yourselves. Rigby, get down. Get off. Go on.
We will only hail to Rigby.
No, Rigby just come back from his walking. He's very excited. Lovely. Lovely. So you guys start beginning to approach from there. Are you doing anything else? You're not hailing them or anything?
I guess we could. Can we prepare for combat and hail them at the same time?
Wind the window down and wave and shout.
If we are going to be engaging in Starship Combat,
hello.
Did anyone look at the roles in Starship Combat?
No, I did not.
No. So Starship Combat works a bit differently to normal combat in that obviously you're on the starship, you have different jobs. So there are.
Is there an imposter among us?
Yeah, maybe. There are 4 main jobs. There is captain, engineer, gunner, and pilot. Now there can only be one captain and one pilot, but I believe there can be as many engineers and as many gunners as you want.
I would probably say that I'll go engineer because I've got 11 engineering.
Mm-hmm. So the engineers, they work to maintain the starship's power core and the engines to achieve maximum efficiency. So basically, you can give a bunch of different buffs to the ship for its turns to what it's going to do. The captain basically is someone traditionally with a high charisma who basically makes a lot of like inspiring speeches or intimidation things to kind of gee everyone up and keep everyone on track.
Hi,
I
friends.
suppose I probably better do that. Oh, no, Dan's also high charisma, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got 9 in intimidate, 7 in diplomacy.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously gunners shoot things and pilots pilot things.
Yeah, I don't mind, Dan. You can do it if you like.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm quite happy with the idea of Captain Brown Emmett.
Brown Emmett.
He is already wearing his brown trousers.
I will graciously bow to Captain Brown Emmett.
All right, lovely. And if anyone wanted to, there is the Starship Combat stuff in the core rulebook on page 317.
Thank you.
So from there on, or from like 316 onwards.
What was it? Sorry.
From page 316 onwards, and that will detail like the different roles and the different things they can do.
Well, I
So,
suppose
like, the different maneuvers.
Yeah, and I suppose the first thing we want to do is speak to them normally and see if we can get the information
Okay.
from them. So, like, this is me talking as a character. See if we can get the coordinates of where they got the things from in exchange for the 4 skulls they're going to need.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention the science officer as well. The science officer does a lot of like things like computers checks, and they're going to be in charge of like scanners and targeting and identifying threats. So that's another sort of possible role.
So I can conclude from my investigations that in Starship Combat, I am a useless space bear. But if we're ever boarded, or we're boarding, I could be quite useful.
Yeah, let's. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to play out or how engaging it's going to be. But let's have a little look.
Indeed.
So you guys, you are hailing them, are you?
I think that's a good shout.
Okay.
Are we all clear on all the roles?
Yes. Who is going? Okay, so who's going to be captain? We got Brown Emmett as the captain. Is that right?
Who's the most diplomatic /
I think we're pretty much the same, aren't we, Andy?
I think Dan, you've got slightly higher. Did you say you got 9 diplomacy?
I've got 7 diplomacy and 9 intimidate.
I've got 7 and 7, so you.
Okay.
I think, do we make Tin the pilot on the basis that he's got 9 in piloting?
Yeah, I've also got 9 in computers.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You could be so. I've got 9 in computers and 11 in engineering, but I think you're probably better at piloting than anyone else. I was going to go engineering with 11 engineering, so we've got engineer, a captain, a pilot. Did anyone else get at computers?
No, the opposite.
I guess we've got the space we've got left is gunners and science officers, and we've got M and Ira left, and Mr. Somersworth.
I think Gunner is probably the place where I'm going to do the least damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. The bear is a gunner, so we've just got M and Ira.
I know. We decided I would be captain because of the high charisma.
Oh right, so we've got
Brown Emmett and
Brown Emmett and Ira.
Oh no, and
Brown Emmett
M.
will shout inside.
Brown Emmett's going to be a gunner. Got it. Right. I guess is Ira going to be a science officer, or is he?
Nope.
Not?
You picked
You
one
just-
person.
Yeah, what are you? What?
Me.
Stop talking.
What does
Tin.
me do?
Did you talk about me or M? That's the
M.
one that's left.
What do science officers need to be good at?
computers.
Aha.
This is like being picked last for a small team. Cool.
Look,
I
can you
mean-
just be the keeper?
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
your engineering?
You just be the referee, Richard.
same as computers. It's a big zero.
Has anybody got any engineering other than me?
No.
I've got 2
I
in
have
computers
engineering.
and 2 in engineering.
Who's got engineering?
I've got 7 in engineering.
Yeah, but you're already the pilot. All right, fuck it. We'll just have 3 gunners and ignore the science officer.
You don't need a science officer. That's fine.
We don't need
Okay.
science where we're going.
I mean, I have some piloting, but that's about.
I can do,
all
I can do a vague
that's
amount of
useful.
engineering and
I can do some medicine.
Starting
All
to
right,
realise that me
in
and
that
Dan
case,
have
why don't you
made
make
useless characters.
Brown Emmett the
They
engineer?
need to redesign our characters. Really.
Okay, Brown Emmett can be the engineer, and I'll be the science officer. And we're all happy.
Nice.
Are you able to change roles once you start?
Yes. Yeah. Every turn, you can change roles.
Right. Okay. So if everything goes to shit and we get shot up, I can change to engineer and help repair it. Fine.
Cool. Alrighty. So you guys hail the Oxygen freighter, and quickly the response comes back. The screen pops up with a angry-looking, corpulent visage, staring angrily, sort of boring into your souls, going, "Ah, so good of you to bring scars. We'll need those for the repairs." And then he just turns it off, and then we're gonna enter.
I mean, ironically, we've only actually got one
Oh.
skull amongst us that he knows of.
Well, we've all got skulls for like the rest of the crew, I assume.
Yeah, but we're not all human.
Oh, good point.
There's only one human amongst us. Actually,
I'm
Well,
not-
they
I'm
could be
not
humanoid,
human.
not human.
I don't know.
So
Mystery people.
It's probably irrelevant if honest.
So I guess, do we all roll individual?
no, you do not. So the first phase, and so captains can go basically in any phase, but there's 3 main phases: engineering, helm, and gunnery. So the first phase is engineering. So the engineer, whoever that is,
That's me, isn't it?
Yep, can make a couple checks to do several things. So they can do. Where is it? Oh, I had it here a second ago. Engineer actions. They can divert, so they can divert auxiliary power to the starship systems to give it a boost. So with a successful engineering check, you can send extra power to the computers, to the science equipment. You can send it to the weapons to give them a boost to attacking, or you can send it to the shields.
First one?
Yep. So you can send it to the starship, to like the science equipment.
Oh, wait. No, was that the first one? Science equipment.
So there's the science equipment, the weapons, and the shields are the main
I
ones.
think
Yeah, I'm reading them out.
shields.
I'll send it to the shields.
Mm-hmm. I won't mention the other ones because it's generally about stuff when you've taken damage. So yeah, can you make an engineering check for me?
Yes.
Oh,
12. So with a time 1.5 times the tier, and it is a tier 2. Unfortunately, no, not with a with an engine check. With your engineering check, it is a little bit low. You're not quite able to quickly maneuver and flip switches really quickly and move things around exactly where you want it in time. Unfortunately, you're not successful. So the next thing, they will do their engineering sting, and they will move some stuff around. The next phase will be the helm phase. So that will be the pilots of both ships making a contested roll. So whoever is, yeah. So Tin, if you can make a piloting check, I don't think it has with a +1, so that's a 27. Okay, so this.
So that's a fuck. Brilliant.
So that is a fuck. Let me see how this goes.
What's our starship speed?
Fast.
1 million.
Well, no, they have specific speed. They have like
1 million.
move a turn.
Your speed, the Law Seeker's speed is 10.
Nice.
Lovely. So, Tin Tomatoes fucking smokes this bastard, which weirdly in space combat means you guys go second.
Also,
and I
you know that
I
we
will-
can see the endless Threnodies rolls.
It's that's fine.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
That's cool. So basically, the reason for that is because what he's going to do, he's going to try and turn to try and face you guys. And so what he's going to do, I can't remember how he turns. Oh, he's on.
Planes in the sky. We should be playing 6-3. Right now.
So he's going to move 1. Ooh. Oh shit! No, sorry. Let me just double check something. Maneuverability average. So I think that means 3, 4, 5, and he's going to be turning a little bit there. That will be his turn. There. So he's going to try and come on a little bit of a looping kind of sort of escape kind of movement there.
Their ship is not particularly maneuverable.
It's not terribly maneuverable, especially with the back up with fucking arsehole blown out.
Mhm.
Did we actually try any diplomacy with these?
we hailed them and they immediately just decided to attack us. So he said, "Thanks for bringing skulls," and then immediately cut the transmission. So we did well.
Yeah.
So now is the right thing in.
So now it is the pilot's turn. So it's Tin Tomatoes.
Science officer as well.
Did we decide on one in the end? Because I thought we didn't have one.
Right. So yeah.
Yes, and the science officer can act in the helm phase as well.
I can do my stuff before or after the pilot.
And I can act in any phase, correct?
Yes.
So
So the science officer can go now, or it can you can wait for the pilot to go first. Up to you guys.
what's the range in our weapons?
Let me see. That's a fine question. What a damn fine question that was.
I would like to. Well, I'll let him do. I think I'm just going to scan them. So whatever the pilot wants to do first is fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go for it. So if you roll a computer's check with a +2.
Oh, you want me to do that now? Sorry.
Yep. Let me
Computers check with a +2. 18. That was a shit roll.
range short. What does that mean?
Oh wait, I can tell you what that means. So scan. I scan a starship with the sensors, learn information about it. So I do a computer's check, applying any modifiers from the starship sensors. DC for the check is 10 plus the tier of the starship being scanned plus any defensive countermeasures. If I succeed, I learn the first piece of unknown information from the following list. For every 5 by which I exceed the check, I learn another piece of unknown information. So the first piece of information is living crew complement and ship classification, size, speed, and maneuverability.
So what are you trying to learn there?
It's literally I just learn information depending on how much I beat the check by.
Okay. So you beat the check by how much is 10 plus 1.5 times the tier, isn't it?
No, it's just a tier.
Oh, just plus the tier. Okay, yeah, you beat it by 4, so you learn.
I learn if I beat it by more, I can learn about defenses, weapons, load, and other. So now I just learn basic information, which is living crew complement, and that's living. I'm assuming that still includes people who are technically undead.
Yeah.
Ship classification, size, speed, and maneuverability.
Yes. So the the crew complement, I tell you, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is 10.
Write it down.
Yeah. Crew complement is 10. The size is large. It's a heavy freight frame. Its speed is 6, and its maneuverability is average.
Tried to roll it down and failed horribly. Is that all in a handy place for you to screenshot at all?
Not really, unfortunately.
Write down again. So it's 10 crew. The classification was large, wasn't it? Or freight?
Yes, large.
Classification large. Speed size was large again.
Yeah, the size is the frame was heavy freight. The size is large. Yeah,
And then the speed was 6,
6.
and the maneuverability
Average. I remember that one.
was average. All right, that's fine. Carry on.
Okay. Yep. Lovely. And yes, so Tin Tomatoes, you are able to. You are now able to move the ship. You can also do stunts if you wish. That'd be like evasive kind of maneuvers, or like flipping around and doing flybys and stuff. You've got a pretty good position on him, so you might not necessarily need to.
Okay, so I can move up to 10
Yes.
hex.
Yep.
So I was going to loop round, so we carry on. We keep behind the ship. So
Yep.
can I can't. How do I?
Oh, let me. Let me see if I can change that so that is 5. So yeah, you should be able to move it now.
Okay. Oh, cool. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And that's the back of their ship, is it?
Yeah, the back of their ship is this end here.
Oh, so we're.
Oh, sorry, no, they were turning a bit more. They were turning like that. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, you're
Okay.
in the exact right.
Cool. All right.
Cool. Lovely. Then we come to the gunnery phase, the fun bit, the actual blowing shit up bit.
What were you doing in the gunnery?
Andy, what's your best anti-air gun noise?
It's pretty good.
Hey,
That sounded meaty.
What's your best noise, Tom?
The static of breaking up a Discord helped that immensely. Enough of this stupidity. Pew pew pew. I want you to go.
I like the noise that was it Boba Fett's or Jango Fett's ship makes.
With this like scream, it kind of does.
I've just spat all over my screen.
Lovely.
So
Okay,
you can do
okay.
the charging of like laser weapons.
Enough gun noises.
Can't you do laser noises, Sam?
I think I might be able to do this. I'm ready. Of like charging up, but I'm gonna probably fuck it up. No, can't do it anymore.
Ooh.
I used to be able to do it really well, and
Oh yeah, I can see where I was going there.
hum and whistle at the same time to get that noise.
Lovely. So who is going to be shooting then?
Can I give inspiration to whoever's going to be shooting?
Yes.
I encourage them.
Um,
Who else is a gunner? Because I know I am, because nothing else I can do.
Pretty sure I ended up as a gunner.
Ira is a gunner as well, isn't he?
No, I am the captain, Sam. We had this conversation at least
M,
twice.
sorry,
I
this
think
is
it's
the
Mr.
problem with the
Tugglesworth.
character called me.
So yeah,
Gunner.
so
Okay, it's fine, I'll
captains you
change it to
can
I.
demand, which gives a +4 bonus to a specific check.
I appreciate people demanding things.
You can encourage, which gives you a bonus to their action. So like a granting a +2 check required to. Yeah, it gives them like a +2 to their attack roll by the looks of things.
Yeah, so I'm going to encourage.
Okay.
Because I think, well, actually, no, because it says it could be negative consequences if used on NPCs, but we're not going to be using it on NPCs, are we?
No.
So fuck it, I'm going to demand.
Mm-hmm.
So who's going to be shooting?
I think me should.
Okay, I'm going to demand Bear to shoot.
No. C?
Yep.
He meant M. Fucking bullshit name.
Brilliant. I'm going to demand me to do it.
Okay.
Oh, that was I honestly thought Dan was just trolling because I said me would be better than I.
Oh, that was terrible. Why was that so poor?
Yeah, unfortunately, the bear. The M is nonplussed. He begins to cry a little bit. He doesn't do well with pressure.
Jesus. That's right. Okay.
All right,
Mike.
who is going to fire? Who's going to shoot?
I can't. What do I need
I can
to
pew
roll?
pew pew.
So basically, it's just a D20 plus your base attack plus your dex. So you can basically just actually, if you have a ranged weapon attack in your character sheet, you can just use that for the actual roll, and then
Oh, that's just. I've just clicked it in my image.
You should hit the.
Nice.
I'm quickly making myself a ranged weapon attack that I can use in the future.
I'm assuming I just leave the full attack as no.
No full attack. It's just a standard attack. Lovely. A 13. Let's see if that. So 13. Where's the AC? Oh yeah, that's a hit. So you do. Which are you? So M, what are you using? Are you using the light laser cannon or the coil gun? The coil gun's like the turret thing.
I'll be
That's
using.
good noise.
I'll be using whichever one makes that noise. That would probably.
I will say the coil gun is more powerful.
Yeah, I'll probably be using that then.
Okay, so can you roll me 4d4? So that's
Who's
a
making
good.
that?
Very good.
Who was doing that?
Me.
That was very good.
So wait, is it only
That
one
one was
gun
good.
that gets to fire, or do both guns get to fire?
Stop! That's really horrible.
It's really jarring down the like wearing
It's
headset.
laser noises.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, you're real close to just getting muted.
I'll make it less high pitched.
Or just
do it less.
make it less.
Yeah, just not do it.
Fine then. We won't have laser noises, you bunch of Scrooges.
So that was a good hit.
Come
On
on,
it.
spaceships without laser noises.
Ones that are in space, because space is a vacuum and there's no noise.
Sci-fi films have taught me otherwise. Fuck you.
All sci-fi films are wrong.
You're wrong.
So that was a beefy hit into their unexposed rear end.
Exposed rear end.
Yeah, I was making a point.
There we go. But unfortunately, Mr. Snugglesworth firing.
Was I shooting? Because that was just me testing. I'd made the attack roll correct.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, okay. If you are okay, never mind, my mistake.
Is there
are
another
you
weapon?
firing?
I thought
There is another weapon. There is the laser cannon.
Yes, then I will try and attack that one. And behold, as I get an even worse one than the other one.
Unfortunately, that's a hard miss.
That sounds about right.
But yeah, that takes us to the end of the round. So then the round resets, begins.
Sorry, just for my own understanding, normally, if they hadn't had all their rear guns blown off, would they shoot back?
Yes, they probably
Right.
could right now. They would have their own gunnery phase. I completely.
I mean, you
Thank you
told
for
us that
reminding
they
me.
had no guns on the rear, so I'm hoping they can't shoot back. But
They do not. Yeah, they don't have any. I was just checking to see if they had any turrets that they could swivel about, but actually, they do not have anything they can actually hit you with right now.
Is that why the high
Jeez.
roll means that you go second? Because it means that you can maneuver yourself behind people or out of range
Yes.
of their guns.
Yeah,
that
exactly
suddenly
right.
makes sense. I thought that was garbage. Okay.
Yeah, basically means that you can react to what they're doing
Yeah.
easier. Lovely. So going again, engineering phase. Engineer, what are you doing? You still haven't taken any damage, so you could again divert.
Send it to the guns.
All right, engineering check for me, Scotty.
Gun.
So,
Oh.
unfortunately, no. You're still getting used to the whole like lights and stuff. It's very confusing, unfortunately, and it's a
Brown
little bit
Emmett just got
overwhelming.
headphones in and he's listening to Mess Around. He's just pushing buttons.
Amazing.
It's just fucking. Perfect. Then we come on to the helm phase. Pilots, can you roll me a check?
Oh, fuck.
Am I able to encourage a tour? Or is it too late?
That's a bit late. Yes, unfortunately, you don't. You're not successful there. So in this case, you will go first. Then the Endless Threnody will go.
Okay.
So you do know they're not terribly maneuverable. So you kind of have to position yourself where you reckon they're going to be going. So you'll still be in a good position.
So they can't just turn about in a single square.
There is you will know where is it called? The flip and burn maneuver to spin about, which they may attempt. But if they fuck it up, that might go very poorly for them.
Okay. So right now we're immediately behind them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ramming
Do we
speed.
have
it
like?
is.
I was gonna say, do we have a tractor beam?
Unfortunately, I don't think you do.
Damn.
because I could go like immediately behind them.
Fucking decimate that bitch.
Do we have any way to like
Science
hack?
officer is going to. What's the science to do?
Is there any way we could do something like a flyby, or you fly, shoot, and then it's off again?
Yeah.
Can we do a flyby and jettison all of our crap?
So what happens is, I think the pilot can do a flyby maneuver, and then in the next gunner phase, we get to pick like a particular that one side of the ship, whichever one he flew by with, gets like a buff, I believe, something like that.
Mm-hmm. So flyby, yeah, the ship moves as normal, but it can move through one hex occupied by the enemy starship without provoking a free attack. During the following gunnery phase, you can select one arc of the starship's weapons to fire at the enemy vessel as if the vessel were in close range. To perform the stunt, you must succeed at a piloting check. Oh, quite a steep DC.
Yeah, it's DC 22. DC 20 plus 2 times the enemy tier starship. That's quite a lot.
That sounds like it's not worth the risk.
I think if we're going to do that, then I want to try and help by
Because it is a tier.
demanding.
It's a tier 2 ship, so that'd be a DC 24 to pull that off.
I could, if I succeed the intimidate thing, that would give us +4.
Yeah,
would then
so
be like
DC 20.
It would just be a DC 20.
So you've got to roll 11.
I think we could do that. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like flying past it is going to be shooting at the side of it when actually we're already behind it, which is the
Yeah, I think if we go in front of it, then they can shoot at us.
Yeah, we'll end up in front of it, and then they could just turn and shoot us.
Good point. Good point.
I think we're better off just sticking by
Both valid points. I choose to reject your opinion, though.
demolish.
So you're staying where you are there.
Oh, yeah, I guess we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
The science officer is going to try and target system.
Okay.
Ooh. Can I help with this by doing? I'm going to do diplomacy one because I think that's a little bit easier to.
That would be helpful, actually.
Yeah, go for it.
That's again.
So I'm going to try and encourage using diplomacy. That's better. 16. Still rolled a 9, which is fucking terrible.
And that is, sorry, encourage.
Yeah, encourage. So it is.
So DC 15.
Oh yeah.
You give him a nice little tasty extra +2 to his next little roll there.
Nice.
So I'm going to go. The system I'm going to target is going to be their engines.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what happens if their core? Is that like their energy core? Like if we take that out, will they like be drifting through space? This is
So what are you doing? You're scanning, or are
no.
you?
So I can target system. So basically, if we roll a 19 or if someone rolls a 19 or a 20 during the gunnery phase, they get a crit hit. On if they nat 19 or nat 20, they get a critical hit on the chosen system.
Mm-hmm. It certainly fucking sounds like it.
So if we get a crit, so it means that if I choose core, then if we get a nat 20 or a nat 19, then they will take critical damage to their core. Which sounds
Yes,
sounds
yeah,
like a big
potentially. Yeah, it gives like instant critical damage, as far as I'm aware. Yes. Yeah, cool. All right.
So I will target system with the buff of +2 to their core. Oh
Okay.
shit! I rolled
yeah.
27.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it.
Only a 27, Sam. Come on, pull your weight.
Yep. So you are fucking locked in there. You have Tinder's managed to maneuver you in just a perfect position that the sensors can get a perfect lock on the actually a exposed bit of the core from the back end of the ship, and that takes us through into the Endless Trinity's piloting phase. So they're going to move 1, 2. And then they get to move that 1, 2. And then they're going to move 1, 2. There we go. Perfect.
They turned a lot faster this round.
Yes, because I actually read it properly this time.
Hey!
How dare you?
So I realised that on average, maneuverability means they have to take they have 2 squares between each turn, not 3 as I thought before. So yes, so he's turned around quite nicely there, and then that takes us through to the gunnery phase.
What's arm? Out of interest, what's our maneuverability?
Your maneuverability is, I believe, it's quite agile. It's good.
Nice. So we only have 1 square between.
Yeah, you guys are quite nimble and small. You guys are pretty nippy. Yeah, yours is you guys can turn pretty tightly.
Nice.
Shoot that bastard.
Oh yes. I think because initiative this time came with the Endless Trinity, they get to go first on their attacks, and actually they can reach it this time because they've just turned enough to allow them to. So on their starboard side, they're going to use their light laser cannon because that's all they can reach with you. Gunnery. Oh, why can't I fucking select that? 2d4. Cool. 7, 18. Lovely. 18. That does hit your AC is 12, so that will hit. And so that's going to be a 2d4 to you guys. Damage. Buck. Okay.
Fuck's sake.
That's a good solid hit. 7. So you guys took a solid hit there by the fucking gigantic guns on the side of the Endless Threnody there. And then it is your turn to attack.
All right. Well, why doesn't me go first with the more damaging weapon? 'Cause you have better dex than me.
Yeah.
But me has better dex than I.
It's because I've got thumbs.
I have thumbs.
Good for
They're just
pushing
not
the buttons.
opposable.
Yeah, 15. So that is, roll 4d4 then, please. Oh, yes. Minus 12. That's a nice old hit. 8. Very good. Yeah, that's a solid old hit. Not a crit, so it doesn't automatically do critical damage to the core, but yes, a solid chunk. Mr. Snugglesworth?
Go. 15.
Yeah, that hits. So that's a 2d4 for the light laser cannon. Another 4. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Cool. They are starting to look a little bit ropey. They already had taken. They were already looking in a bit of a shit state to begin with, and it's getting a little bit more crap.
Are we able to hail them and try and get them to surrender?
You can try and hail them. You do hail them, and the only response that comes back is, "No, you will not take us. We will have you."
Really friendly guy.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
delusional.
I mean,
Is this captained by Trump?
Skeletrump.
Yeah.
I knew it.
It's literally just a skeleton with a poofy little wig on.
This
and,
what
his-
Space
and the
Force
bones
became?
is dyed orange.
Painted orange.
Cool MAGA. It's like a captain's hat, but it's just bright red and it has MAGA on it. Oh no, it's mega. It's make Eox great again.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very good. All right, and then that's another turn then. So takes us back to engineering.
Yeah. Is it? No, Ruben's next, isn't it? Sorry, I'm lying.
That's fine. Now engineering first. So Emmett, are you going to be diverting again, or actually this time you guys have actually taken some damage, so you could attempt to patch.
Are we taking damage? It's not showing on our health bar.
Have you? Oh, is it not? Do on the thing there.
No, let's divert it to the guns
You
again.
did. That was when you got hit by the laser cannon.
How much did we take?
You are now on 47 out of 45. You took whatever it was, 8 damage.
I'll change it.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Wait, isn't it? Wait, hang on. What did the diverting power to the guns actually? Oh, he failed, didn't he? So it didn't matter. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he failed to do it, so I didn't actually
like
help.
7.
God damn it, Emmett. God damn.
do the mess around.
It's having a great old time.
Just vibing out in the engineering room.
Mess around.
20. Lovely.
Just a
Then
heads up, and I'm going to have to jump off out past 6 at the latest.
that's cool. What time is it now? Yeah, no, this won't hopefully take ages longer. I think we're getting through it a little bit quicker now. So let's go on to the piloting phase.
Yeah.
Piloting checks.
I would like. Oh, never mind.
Oh no, you can do that. Oh, you fuck. Never
Well,
mind.
it doesn't matter anyway.
Fucking wrecked.
Yeah, fucking dang. Okay. Yeah, so the endless. The endless threnody is going to try and again come around up on you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He's going to be facing that way. Then, yeah, so the Law Seeker can move.
Okay,
So
so
for every hex you go forward, you can then turn 60 degrees.
okay, so then I can do one,
You-
2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 6 there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, like right
rotate.
up behind him.
How do I rotate?
It's the little. If you click on it, then it's the
Got
little. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
I got it. Don't worry.
Sweet. No, really.
I am going to. Is there a different check for attacking at close range? Did I get some kind of benefit?
Sure. Yeah, you fucking.
I'm really asking.
Can I try and like
Now you're asking.
help the attack this time?
For every range increment beyond the first, the gunnery check takes a cumulative -2 penalty. No, it basically means the further you are away, you take penalties, but if you're closer, you don't take like bonuses.
So it should be easier than shooting it was.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can I help the shooting by encouraging before this is?
Yeah, you'll be able to. Yeah, they haven't shot just yet.
I'm just going to target system again because there's nothing else I can really do.
Yeah.
I'll target the core again.
Decent.
Fucking yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fucking sure.
I am wasted as a science officer.
You're rolling pretty fucking hit shit hard. Lovely. Yeah. Then takes us on to the gunnery phase. Yeah, you guys. They cannot actually reach you from where they are, so yeah, it's just you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna try encourage.
All right. Yeah. So, oh yeah, that's a nice +2.
As in him.
So you go, gunners. You
All right.
done got this.
We encourage a gunner or the gunners.
Oh yeah, is it both or one?
I think it's 1.
Okay, which one of them is better?
I think
As in him.
M is more accurate and also doing more damage.
I will encourage M.
Cool. Alrighty. So who wants to? So M and Mr. Snuggleworth, please make your attack rolls.
I'm doing the weak. Probably a good
Damn. No, but M definitely hits still. So it's 44 from M.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh.
Seen better damage rolls, but you know, it's what it is.
Yeah. Very nice. They are starting to. Oh shit.
They're starting to shit. Oh yeah, we got them.
Yeah. Shoot him in the butt.
Shoot him in the dick.
It is a biological ship, so
Yeah, shoot him in the taint.
always the primo spot.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. So with that shot, they begin billowing smoke and electricity sparking off the back end of the ship from where the engines are, and you get the feeling like something's fucked up with their ships, with their engines.
Nice. Can we
It's
try
almost
and
like
heal them
someone's
again?
been shooting them.
Yeah.
Can we try heading them again?
Mr. Snugglesworth missed his shots, and yeah, you only get the one shot.
That's it.
Yeah, so that's it. So yeah, new round. New round. Who dis? Engineers, if they're doing anything.
I mean, I'll roll engineering again and.
Please. Hey!
Can I now decide what would be the most useful?
Yes. So now you can think of: do you want to go to your divert to
Let's-
weapons, shields, science gear?
Let's give it to the gunners.
Yep. So an extra +2 damage to the gunners for their attacks. So that's
Nice.
going to be really nice and helpful. Pilots.
Yeah.
They get to move first, don't they?
No. Yes, no. We will. Yeah, the pirates move first. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try and like squirrel about a little bit, but they're not able to shake you.
Cool.
Get him, Tim.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right.
Cool.
That. Whoops.
We are the faster ship.
Lovely. And then gunners.
Hang on.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Go on.
I will
Sorry.
yet again try and give the gunners the crit on the core. They could just roll the crit.
I believe that's still because it's 10 plus 2 times the tier.
10 plus their, yeah.
Their tier. Yeah. No, it still does it. That's cool. Lovely. Gunners. You also get a +2 to your damage this time.
Roar.
Go for it.
All right.
Can I inspire before they go again?
Yes.
Encourage. Ah, never mind.
No, it still does it.
Oh, really? Fuck
Yeah, I think the DC is 10. Or is it 15?
I think it's 15.
Ah, shit. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's 15 plus the ship level.
Weirdly, though, Mr. Snugglesworth fucking hits him. Hits him.
Oh, wow.
So that's a 2d4 plus 2.
So 6.
That's a 6. Yeah, very nice.
Oh, I missed, I think.
Yes, unfortunately.
You'll get lots of bear hugs after this. You'll feel better.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there is more sort of lightning and sparks and sort of small explosions coming out of the back end where you guys are just like hammering in laser fire. And it is not looking good for them. And yeah, they're unable to reach you, sort of reach you guys back there. So let's swing on back down to engineering.
Hang on. Is there another gunner slot anywhere?
No, there's only the 2 weapons, unfortunately.
Okay, I was going to go be a gunner instead. But that's fine.
Emmett, if you're doing engineering.
Come on, quick. Another. Opa!
Oh, goddamn. Okay. What are you doing this time? Are you diverting to
Yes.
weapons again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. +2 to damage rolls then. Cool. So, piloting. Prepare to... Oh, but still... Fuck. Okay, yeah, so... Okay, it's now at this point that they're kind of... The Endless Threnody is kind of beginning to get a little bit worried. They're just going to try and book it. 1, 2, 5, 6. There you go. Or actually, they don't even make it that far because their engines have been fucked. Lovely.
Do we want to do any diplomacy?
Chase him down.
Here's our diplomacy.
Actually, that's a point. We haven't moved yet, have we? Can I scan? before we
Captain
move?
decision as well, anyway.
Peace was never an option.
Can I? Hang on, don't move yet. Can I scan before we move?
Yeah. I think so.
I'd like to scan. And I've beaten their. I think are they tier 2?
They are tier 2.
So DC. So I've beaten by 1. No, I don't know. I'm going to try and learn. If I got just a couple of points more, I would have learned their whole points that were left, and I could have taken a judgment on whether they were going to get blown up to pieces next start or not. But I don't know until I kill them.
That's all right. Cool. Are you moving? You want to move in?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Cool. And gunners. Roll them bones.
the fuck is happening?
God damn. Was Mr. Snugglesworth encouraged at all?
Yes, sorry, I should have called that out. Let me roll it.
I'm just thinking because I know you were going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yes! Because all he needed was +2 because the AC is 11. Yeah, so Mr. Snugglesworth, can you roll 2d4?
+2.
And +2. This should hopefully... Yes! So with that final blast of laser fire sails into the unprotected back end of the Endless Threnody corpse fleet shit, and it goes... there is a larger explosion, a more deep explosion than the previous ones, and it just glides. It just keeps drifting, and the exterior lights now go dim. There is still lightning arcing off it and crackling, but it is no longer appearing to be moving or responding. It appears disabled.
Snugglesworth will hold up all 4 of his paws for a high five with me.
Me gives you a high five. With all
High
4 hands.
20.
Cool. Yes, you have now successfully disabled them. Huzzah!
So,
Now we hail again.
As you try to hail,
They explode.
it appears that they, possibly because of the damage they've sustained, they are unable to respond, or they're choosing not to.
Can we get on their ship?
Yes, you are. If you want to effect a boarding, that would be absolutely fine.
Do we want
Now
to
that they're
board?
disabled,
I mean, we need
Freedom there.
you need to get the info.
coordinates. We need information. I don't know whether can we steal that from their ship. Like, I'm assuming if we wanted to get any information out of their ship, we have to be there in person. We can't just
Roll me culture check for me.
Got the best culture. I've got 3.
I would. Is assisting still a thing?
Yes, you would do a check in the same check, and if you get over a DC 10, you can add a +2 to their.
Alright, well, who's got the highest culture then?
My culture is 0. So
I've got
not
3.
me.
I have 3.
my culture is 6.
Ooh.
That's
not
a
bad.
winner.
Andy.
Alright, I will assist Brown Emmett. So Brown Emmett gets a +2 culture.
Yep, +2. Let's say 20. Yes. So Brown Emmett knows that he's heard around that these Bone Boys don't very difficult to hack their systems from outside. Generally speaking, Eoxian technology doesn't mesh well with other types of technology, and you have to be in person to operate a lot of it. Also of note is that because all of their crews tend to be dead, Eoxian ships aren't...
Don't have life support, I assume.
They do not have life support. They are not
They have no
airtight.
atmosphere.
They are completely voided to the atmosphere, to
Fuck's
the
sake.
to the drift.
Do we
we have
have
spacesuits?
space? Exactly.
So one of the good things
Follow-up
about
question: do we have a spacesuit that fits the bear?
the good thing about one of the nice things about Starfinder is that if you have armor, it will come built in with basic life support systems
Nice.
to survive in 0G and 0 atmosphere. But there are also there are also 6 just standard, no ace, buff to AC, just sort of bog standard spacesuits in the back of the Lore Seeker as well.
Assuming we're
Excellent.
all wearing armor, so we can all go.
So it
I
should be
am-
absolutely fine, yes.
I am wearing armor. Luckily, the solar manifestation thing goes on top of light armor, so
Sick.
that could have been bad otherwise.
So yes, you guys are able to can tin tomatoes. Can you roll me a piloting check
Yeah.
to try and ease yourself in position with the endless threadity. Yes, so there aren't any sort of obvious like docking points that you can see, but from the back end of the ship, you can see like the openings from where the previous battle damage and that you guys have exacerbated it is, and you're able to ease up close enough for you guys to put your little boarding bridge across into the ship.
Let's do that.
Alrighty.
Onward.
And with that, gonna board into the ship.
That's great.
Black screen.
Fuck's sake. Here we go.
Bingo.
Hey, we can
Bingo
now see
bango.
everything. If that's like, is that good?
Yes, that is absolutely
Assume we're going up
fine.
here. Is that right?
Yes, right at the top there.
Come on, Tim.
What?
Tin,
Drop your token on the
there
screen.
we go down there.
Oh, okay.
Click your name on the character list and drag and drop.
What you have to do is pick your laptop up, throw it on the floor.
I have to throw it on the floor.
Just click and drag your name from the little
Oh.
newspaper.
Clicking and dragging the.
Yeah.
Does that work? There we are.
Are you?
Does that work?
No.
Oh, on the wrong place.
Token.
And
And on top.
we're at the top. Okay.
You can board down there if you,
You just carry. You just like sort of click and drag your little boy over there.
Whoops. Hang on, my screen's messed up. There we are.
Lovely. So as you are entering, there's a small sort of open area just above where you guys are. But as you are entering onto the ship, you are able to hear, and then quickly you're able to see the skeletal crew of the Endless Threnody sort of charging their way down the corridors down towards where you are.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that answers my question of do they know we're here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. And so with that, we're just gonna jump straight into it.
Oh shit, son.
How do I roll for?
Click your token and then click initiative on the character sheet.
It'll say.
Oh, the bear rolled well.
no, it's good. I'm getting that one out of the way there because if I roll that one with my weapon, it explodes. So you know.
Really?
Yeah, I may have made a mistake here, but
Ooh!
we're going to find out.
Wait, is that a thing with the battle glove?
Well
Nope.
done, the
That's
mouse.
why I have the battle glove.
Okay, that's fine. I was worried for a second there because I also have a battle glove.
No, yeah, it's a thing for my my junk sensor. It's basically a flail with like a fire at the end. It's a very silly weapon. I love it.
Okay.
All right. We all good?
Here you go.
Perfect. Lovely. Decent. So starting off, Tin Tomatoes is your turn.
Yeah. So they've seen us and they're all running towards us.
Yeah, there is
Probably.
there is no surprise here. You're both aware. Both parties are very much aware of each other.
Okay. I'm gonna. How much movement do I get?
Usually 30 feet. So that'd be
30.
6 squares. Each square is
6
5 feet.
squares. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2. Hang on, I can't actually see these squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you click your
5.
token, you can use the arrow keys to move it one square at a time.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay. And you doing anything else?
Can I shoot this guy? How do I? Where's the point?
Hold down click to.
Hold down, click.
Ah,
That one on the far right?
Yeah.
Yes, go for it.
So full attack. Yes, I guess.
It wouldn't be a full attack because you've moved.
All right. So no.
Yeah, it would just be no full attack.
Oh shit!
Oh goddamn. Okay, shit. Yeah. Goddamn. Okay, yeah. So Tin Tomatoes fucking sprints one way, then fucking James Bond flips around, points down, and then just fucking brains this guy. Yeah, this guy's fucking. Yeah, just straight away. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, let me do that. Yep. There you go. Oof. Just fucking right through the dome. Just out. And will that be your turn?
Yeah.
Lovely. It being the end of your turn, can you... Wait, let me just roll something real quick. The freezing cold of the atmosphere here is absolutely just sort of getting into your bones here. So you take a little 2 cold damage.
Shit.
Yes.
So
You
that
feel...
was stamina.
Yeah, you're feeling like, just from your stamina, you feel the cold energy just emanating from the walls of the ship here. And the closer you get to the walls, the colder it is. You get the feeling they don't really like having fleshy, squishy people on their ship. Lovely. Shag.
G'day. Right, we go 1, 2, 3. In trick attack that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. So whatever your trick attack is... What is it? Is it a...
A survival knife, but I have to roll a stealth check first to see if it's
Yes, that is a stealth check. Has a stealth check come up? I can't see it on my thing.
Yeah, I just did it.
What was it?
25.
Oh, it won't show up on mine for some reason. I will believe you. Yeah, go ahead. So yeah, if you roll your attack,
Done that too.
it won't. Fuck's sake, won't show me. I don't know if it's because there's enough stuff on the chat now. Cool. Yep. Yeah, that'll fucking do it.
I do an additional 1d4 damage with my trick attack.
Yes, that will really fucking do it. So, this guy is just fucking... Yeah, you just
Fucking
stab
heavy.
his head off.
Hack his crunchy skull off with my combat knife.
Yep. Lovely. Very good.
Have that. Where?
Doing anything else?
No, mate. That'll do.
All right. You also take... slash roll. Oh, not that slash. D3. You take a full 3 cold damage.
Brutal.
Very brutal. Ira.
So I am gonna first enter photon mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I have currently got 1 photon achievement point, which can give me a +1 insight bonus to damage rolls, including damage rolls stellar powers. So let me just make sure that I've got that activated on my character sheet. Did I ever not untick it? I did never. Well, that's fine. Cool. So my first thing is that, and then as I am super cool, I am also going to use my solar armor manifestation, which is a move action. So I think I can't move for that. Is that right?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
So maybe I won't manifest that. Yeah, I'm not going to manifest that yet. I'm going to move up. So I've got 30 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Cool. And that will be my turn.
Cool. Alrighty.
Oh, actually, no. I can shoot because I've got a pistol. I can shoot this guy, can't I?
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, go for it.
So I will attack with my semi-auto pistol. I'm going to not use a full attack.
Oof. Yes. Yeah. No, that'll be a hit. You take a good old chunk out of this poor bastard's shoulder, but he is still just about standing.
Excellent. I think that is lovely. Cool.
Lovely. And you finishing your move action next to one of the walls, or finishing up next to one of the walls, you take a nice little 1 cold damage. You're nice and tough.
Is that me?
Yeah. Now it's me.
Me.
What's that damage for, sorry?
From the cold damage emanating from the walls of the ship here.
Out of curiosity, because I am photon attuned, would that make any difference?
Oh yeah, you're just wreathed in flame, aren't you? I will say that kind of negates it. Yeah, that's fair.
There we go.
You have a guy who's literally on fire being like, peaky today.
It's a bit chilly here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I should have brought a cardigan.
So we're all like freezing to death. He's like, oh, I'm fine. So I'm just going to move.
Applying sunscreen.
Here. And I'm going to throw junk at this guy.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Have some junk shots.
Fucking goddamn. Alright, it was a reflex save. I will tell you that is his speciality.
Oh,
Fucking goddamn. Yes, it was. So he only takes half damage, but that's still not great for him. Yeah, he didn't love that. Yeah, so he gets like blasted with random shrapnel and like a fucking old-looking CD player, and just blasts him in the chest, and that does a good old chunk of damage to him. You doing anything else? You able to do anything else?
That's it.
Yeah, cool.
Give him my cold damage.
And so now it's actually the crew's turn to act now. So with that, this one is going to come moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
6. Up on, so we can see Tin Tomatoes just. Can he? That's it. I'll say Tin Tomatoes has partial cover, which is going to give you a good old boost to your AC. Let's see what he can do.
We can see their checks.
Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Let me just quickly. There we go. Thank you. So he's going to pull out his ancient fucking looking laser pistol. Does a 12 hit?
Is it EAC?
EAC, yes.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so that is that's a big miss. That's his turn. This guy is going to run up though. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and try and claw at me. I should have fixed my a little bit. Oh shit! Does a 9 hit?
No.
Oh, damn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I
5,
didn't
6.
see that guy.
And this guy, just running around the corner here, is going to draw down on Ira. Have a little pop at him. Does a 12 hit your EAC?
Hit my EAC. No.
Damn.
Just
Well-
missed it.
What would you guess? A bunch of shambling skeletons aren't very good at shooting.
Skeletons.
Skeletons.
Can't.
And they're not very good at punching either.
No, they're not very good at much, apparently. Emmett.
Right. I'll down here. Do we technically have flanking here?
No, because you would need to be on either side of someone.
Can I get that side of him?
You would move through his. You would have to move all the way around him. So I don't know if you would have enough movement to get all the way around.
Where was I here?
You're about there, so you'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just to get here. So yeah, no, I would say
40 movement.
you would have to come around the side like Mia's on. You would have to come, and you would incur an attack of opportunity if you're walking past him.
Okay, I'm just going to shoot him.
Well,
Yeah.
if he didn't leave his combat melee range, would he? Be right.
He does in Starfinder, in Pathfinder and Starfinder rules. If you move 5 feet in a square that is threatened by an enemy, it incurs an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
just when they're exiting their range.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice
that's
fight.
Yes, you have a
An
rifle.
attack. That's
That's
just
not-
saying I have rifle.
I will say as well, and Emmett would be aware of this, if you're trying to attack with a ranged
Oh,
weapon
shit.
in melee combat, that would also incur an attack of opportunity.
Right, can I, for the purposes of my ignorance, can I say I attack from here?
Yes, yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, Emmett would be aware of that, and he would not be so
He wouldn't
foolish.
make that mistake.
And it's
He's
not a
an
full
idiot.
attack, is it?
You can. No, it wouldn't be a full attack. No, because you have moved already. So it'd be just a normal attack.
Does that hit the skeleton?
14. Yes, that does hit the skeleton, and the skeleton dies. With the blast, with the junk blast from me, and then the additional
pew pew.
The additional pew-pews are just too much for him, and he collapses into a pile of bones onto the deck.
X Skelly.
And you also take Emmett. You take 2 cold damage,
Sorry.
same as everyone else has taken.
Where do I apply that?
To your stamina. So 2 cold damage to your stamina. Lovely, Mr. Snugglesworth.
All right. Okay. 2 of them left alive. What are the rules on dashing then?
Dashing. So
Yeah.
you
Can't get
can,
in range of anything with just my regular movement. But
if you wanted to, there is. I think there is. You can do charge as a full action, which
Right.
allows you to move up to double your speed and take a melee attack at the end of that movement.
perfect. And I have bonuses when I charge because of my race.
Very good.
Try and find that and check. When I charge, I can do a trip maneuver in. No, I don't want to trip. I want to attack. Okay, right. I will do a charge then. So that is... Right to here.
Cool. Yeah.
then a swing with my junk sensor. Please don't nat one. Hey,
Oh yeah, that'll do it. And oh, shit, has anyone hit this guy yet? No. So that took a very big hit out of him, but he is still alive. Oh, sorry, did you say you get?
I can do another attack, a different attack instead of the regular melee attack if I want to.
Ah, right, cool. All right, nice. Sweet.
Yep. So
anything else?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. And you also take was it special? 3 cold damage.
Big lad, you know.
He's a big boy. He can take it. He's big furry as well. All right, Tin. He is not looking great for the skeletons right now. I'll be honest.
I'll probably. At what point can I be in range? So, whoops. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And I'll do my trick attack.
Yep. So
So rolling for stealth.
I think you can also roll sleight of hand because of your thief thing. But yeah, no, that will fucking do it.
So then I roll a d4.
Roll d4 and you'll add that to your next attack.
4.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll attack with my survival knife.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a full attack.
No, just standard attack. But unfortunately, I mean, you bamboozle him really good. You do like a really cool, fucking sick, like knife flourishy bit, but then you just fucking whiff it as you come to slice him. Unfortunately, are you doing anything else?
No, that's it.
That's all right. You also take an additional 3 cold damage.
Oh shit!
Moving on to Shag.
Righto. I have 45 feet of movement, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm a swift boy.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna trick attack stab that twat. Trick attack.
Yep.
Stab. Bow! Shit roll.
Unfortunately, no. Actually, let me just double check just in case.
It's not the day for.
No, unfortunately, yeah, that does not hit his KAC. Unfortunately, again, similar to Tin Tomatoes, your hubris was your downfall.
Five.
And yes, unfortunately, miss on that.
I'm out of movement, so that'll be me.
Yep. All right, Ira.
So, what's the range on my gun? Do we know? Like, should I know?
What does it say?
There is a section in the gun to put range in. My laser pistol is 80 feet.
I should imagine it'll be plenty.
Pistol. Shit, I definitely missed the range on it. Yeah, I just left it blank because I don't know what it was. Semi-auto pistol tactical is what it was. Let me just have a look. Semi-auto.
It is 30 feet.
30 feet, and I think I'm a little bit further away than that.
You're 40 feet currently.
Damn it. Okay. Well,
you can move a little bit.
I can, but if I move, then I can't get my armor because it's a move action.
All right.
But that's fine. So I'm going to just take the risk.
You can still attack. You can still fight. It'll just be a penalty.
That's fine. I'm going to move twice, and then I'm going to attack with my. Actually, no, I'm not going to move twice. I'm going to move all of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then go there, and oh no, that's my movement. And then shoot my pistol. But I will have gained an extra attunement point, by the way, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
By the nature of me still being attuned.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack with semi-auto pistol, and again, just not a full attack. Oh,
Dang, but yeah, no, her fucking yeah, and even though Shag is a little bit in your eyesight there and blocking the way a little bit, you still manage to like just like thread the needle, fire through his a little hole in his hood, and just blow the fucking skeleton's head out. And
nice.
He also falls to the floor, a useless bag of bones.
Excellent.
Lovely. M.
Is there anyone still alive?
There's this one over there.
I'm not going to be able to get to him. I'll just run down this corridor.
Cool. Lovely. And for brevity, oh no, it will be the skeleton's turn. So he is going to try and claw at Mr. Snugglesworth.
Mhm.
And he's going to fucking miss, because that's what they do, apparently.
No.
Emmett, if you were going to do anything, if you were going to reach him.
Can I
If
see him
not-
from here?
No, he is there. And you are there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Can I see him?
Oh, yeah, no, you can. He is covered by the bear and the mouse, so you can take a shot, but it will be at a -4. Well, it'll be a +4 to his AC for soft cover.
Oh.
Unfortunately. You're so exhausted from sprinting all that way over there. You just go, and then you try and lift it and just like fire wildly into the ceiling.
Okay.
Mr. Snugglesworth,
All right.
please
Well,
put him out of his misery.
I will hit him with my mace. And if I do a full attack, that's two weapon attacks, right?
Yeah, 2 weapon attacks, but both of them will be at -4.
Not going to do that because I really don't want it to explode. I'm just thinking the more rolls I do,
Yeah. Okay, okay, dang. Fucking dicks. Shit, you did 14 damage for that. And this guy had 2 hit points left. So you fucking Hulk Hogan like spin your arm around a little bit with the junk sensor, and then like do like an underarm like lobby hit into like his gut, and he just bursts apart into an explosion of cinders and just ash and bone, and it just explodes into a puff of smoke. You're very happy you have a helmet on, because he is reduced to a fine powder that would have definitely gotten into your nose.
anybody who's close enough for the psychic link with Mr. Snugglesworth, here's classical music.
Didn't hear anything Dom just said then.
No.
Pressing.
You broke up then, Dom.
Hello.
Yep.
Anybody who's within psychic range of Mr. Snugglesworth.
What range?
That would be
30 feet.
yeah, just Tin and Emmett.
All right. Well, Tin and Emmett just hear classical music.
Fucking like Ave Maria.
Exactly.
Okay. I love it. And yes, that is the combat. There is a deathly silence falling on this deathly spaceship as the last of the skeletal crew like crumble to dust. You can hear like flickering and like sparking from different parts of the ship, but no other movement at present.
Right. I'm going to have to shoot.
This will be the end, actually. I tell you what, we can leave it there, or we can do the next little bit and just sort of resolve the last little bits of the ship if you want.
I mean, you guys can. I'm going to jump off.
Okay. No worries, mate.
Dinner's back.
Fair play.
Do
Do we want to carry on or do we want to wait?
I tell you what. Shall we leave it there and we'll
Let's
pick
leave it
up?
there.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
pick up.
Yeah.
At the end. Start the next one.
Yeah,
Sorry
works.
to cut
Cool.
short.
No, that's cool. No, that's all right. That was about where I was going to leave it anyway.
Yeah, don't be sorry, Andy. Just be better. It's fine.
All right, I'll speak to you guys later.
See you later, mate.
Buddy.
Bye.